Okay, what's up everybody? Pastor Matt here, doing a good old-fashioned unboxing video. I haven't done one of these for a while. Most of the time I take a few minutes to look at the Bible before I bring it under the camera and start to talk about it. But this one I've been pretty excited for. I know what's in this box because the box is labeled at the top here, Cambridge University Press, and that means I'm going to be unboxing a Cambridge Bible today. I don't get to do that all too terribly often, but I do want to thank the folks at Cambridge for this particular Bible. Cambridge has been a patron of my YouTube page for a while. When I say a patron, I should explain that the reason I have all these Bibles to review is because Cambridge and at least one other company give me Bibles semi-regularly for me to review in my videos so that they get a little exposure for new products, and I talk about them primarily from a pastor's perspective, somebody who uses Bibles as my everyday tool for my profession. So if you were a mechanic, you might do reviews of tools. If you were a surgeon, you might do reviews of surgical instruments, scalpels and whatnot, but I'm a pastor, so I get Bibles to review. And, I wasn't the first guy to do Bible reviews, but I have been doing them for a very long time, several years now. In fact, there's only a couple guys that have been doing reviews that I'm aware of as long or longer than I have. One of them is Mark Bertrand from the great website BibleDesignBlog.com. Mark Bertrand doesn't do them all too often, but he is one of the best. And then Randy Brown over at BibleBuyingGuide.com also has a YouTube page. He's been doing it for about as long, but I'm probably the third longest tenured Bible reviewer. So I do get nice stuff to look at for a while, and so I do want to say thank you to Cambridge for sending this Bible. This Bible has a little bit of an adventure. It went to my old house in Florida, and then we had a little conversation via email, realized that they'd sent it, didn't have my updated address, but nevertheless made it up here all the way to Pennsylvania, so I'm pretty excited. So let's go ahead and get out the old hunting skinning knife right here. Not a big hunter myself, but I do have this beautiful handmade knife, and maybe I'm not even going to use it. Might not need it at all. Well, there's nothing like opening up a new Bible. I'll tell you that much. It is so fun. Even if I wasn't a pastor, I just love books and Bibles. I've always loved books, even from the time I was a young person. Of course, the first book I ever seriously read was the Bible. And I remember getting my first Bible as a confirmand when I was a young man, how important that was to get my first Bible. It was a hardback NIV, and I just treasured that thing. Still have it. And then I got into my first study Bible. It was in Zondervan NIV. But anyways, I digress. So we're looking here at the ESV Topaz Reference Edition. Blue goatskin leather edge lined English Standard Version, so this is just top shelf, top of the line stuff. Cambridge, by the way, is one of the oldest Bible producers in the world. In fact, if you ever own a Cambridge Bible, you're owning a piece of history because they're the longest continuing Bible publisher in the world. In fact, here's a little statement about that. The first Cambridge Bible, in addition of the Geneva Bible, was published in 1591. The oldest Bible publisher in the world, Cambridge has an unrivaled tradition stretching back over 4 centuries and a long-standing reputation for quality and craftsmanship. Today, Cambridge publishes the Bible in a number of versions representing the best of both past and present, many of them in the fine bindings for which they have become renowned. So let's open it up and we'll have a look at the Topaz for the first time. And there it is, blue goatskin. Interesting size, nice and tall, very tall Bible. Just off the cuff here, my first response is that it's fairly tall. A little bit over 9 inches tall, I think a little over 6 inches wide. It does have raised ribs on the hub and English Standard Version stamped with Cambridge. Ooh, the blue goatskin is very soft. And oh my goodness, this liner on the inside is just amazing. Boy, this really feels nice. Cambridge Bibles for a long time had 3 main Bibles, FYI. There was the wide margin edition. There was the Pit Minion, which is a reduced size but same layout, and then there was the Clarion, which was a single column. I've reviewed all those on my page before. And so now they're into doing some new innovative stuff here again. Cambridge had many great layouts in years gone by, thinking of the Cameo, the Turquoise, to name a few. But the Topaz represents a new attempt to stay modern with what they are doing. And so, all right, let's open it up, have a look on the inside here. What do we have with our Topaz edition? We've got something pretty cool here. You can tell this Bible's barely been used. Hasn't been used at all, actually. Verse by verse formatting with red verse numbers. Oh, that's cool. And it's practically a wide margin over here on the sides, on the outer margins, plenty of room for writing, although your reference suite is up here. Just happened to notice for the first time I'm looking at this Bible how beautiful this blue gilting is along the edge. Boy, that is fantastic. So let's look at a poetic setting. Here's the Psalms. The poetic settings don't look all too different from the narrative sections because of the verse-by-verse formatting. Boy, nice readable font. Excellent, excellent Bible. My goodness, this is fantastic. This thing is jumping. This thing is awesome. Let's feel that paper. Feels smooth. Super smooth. A little thin. Super smooth, though. Probably the same paper that's in the Clarion, I would guess. Red chapter numbers. Red verse numbers. Let's have a look at the ribbons here. Nice thick ribbons. How many do we get? 2. There's 2. Headbands are in blue and white. Awesome. Beautiful stuff. Excellent, excellent Bible. Boy, really excited to kind of dig into this. This is the first time I'm looking at it. So let me tell you a little bit about the verse-by-verse setting. Verse-by-verse is an interesting setting because there haven't been many for a while, except for in King James versions of the Bible. Verse-by-verse is kind of coming back in, though, and I'm excited about that. In fact, I know Cambridge watches my videos. I know Crossway does too. And a while back I talked about the need for a brand new verse-by-verse setting because they kind of had stopped doing them for a while. And I put out a video or two about how much I liked a verse-by-verse for preaching. And I don't mean to brag, but hey, maybe Cambridge listened. And so they put together the Topaz. Well, anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for checking in on this unboxing video. Hey, listen, if you want to get one of these, I'm going to post a link to Amazon in the description of this video. So feel free to click on the description, toggle down, hop over to Amazon, and get yourself a ESV Topaz by Cambridge. Thanks again to Cambridge for giving me this Bible free for my honest review. And there you had it, a live unboxing. Check you later.